Okay, so we're going to start the next chapter today. So this is Kapitel 10. There's only 12 chapters in the book. The 12th one is a review chapter that is an utter waste, so we do our own review thing, so you only have 2 chapters left. Woo! Okay? So, and this one is all about Aktivitäten.
What does that mean?
Okay, so Aktivitäten is the plural for activities. So Aktivität is singular. A lot of this is going to be review from German 1, so you're going to like that part of it. Okay, so for example, they are now teaching you how to say, I am playing, insert sport. Okay, so how do you say I play? I am playing, I do play. Good. Okay, ich spiele, and then filling it in. So remember that is the I am playing as well as all the rest of them. Okay, so we're going to go through our random list of sports and other things that you can play. Okay, and then we'll get to the other ones again. Okay, I go down this page?
No.
Okay. So let's just start going through the list. Wie sagt man football?
Fußball.
No, football.
Oh.
Football, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you were all thinking the same thing. Okay, wie sagt man soccer? Fußball. Have I ever taught you how to say Fußball, like the table game? No, it's not Fußball. It's kicker. I think that's how you spell it in English. It's close enough at any rate. Nobody ever spells it. Hey, what about, wie sagt man Eishockey? Eishockey.
That's what I'm going to call it.
What does it mean if you just say hockey instead of ice hockey? Field hockey. Wie sagt man basketball? Korbball is the old way to say it. Yeah. Literally basket and ball. What's the new way? Basketball, yeah. Wie sagt man baseball? Baseball. Nope. Softball is softball.
So original. Seeing a pattern here.
The pattern actually comes out, I just realized this, all the ones that they kind of stole the names from English for, they're not good at playing. No, I'm serious. Look at them. They're not very good at basketball. They're really bad at baseball and softball. You know, I mean, lacrosse, they don't even really play. You know, it's gonna, okay. Whoa.
Hey.
All right, moving on. Okay, so we just said lacrosse. Lacrosse is the same, but they don't really play it. Wie sagt man tennis? Here'd be an exception to the rule. Tennis, yeah, it's the same. For those of you who literally sat there going, how do you, I know this one.
I got this. Don't tell
Wie sagt man golf? Golf. Ultimate frisbee. Ultimate frisbee. Sometimes frisbee ultimate. Yes. No idea why.
Do they play that a lot? Because that's not a very common sport.
It will be so much more common once you go to college.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even joking. It's like a meh thing, and once you get to college, it's kind of like a cult sport. Just like, not cult and like drink the Kool-Aid, whatever, but no, it's very, very big at college level across the world. I don't know, just as, probably because they have a lot. So yeah, they play Ultimate Frisbee in German. Okay, next one, volleyball. Volleyball, yeah, There is one sport that you may not be as familiar with, ladies, that is very popular over there. It's probably one of the top couple, definitely behind soccer, of course, but handball. Very, 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 very popular sport for them. So I think in the exchange group of 36 people that we had this time, there's probably in the neighborhood of 5 or so of them that compete competitively, not just like on a little club team or something, but they actually play. It's kind of it's almost like soccer, but with your hands. You probably have played it in gym.
Yeah.
It might have been right before the pickleball unit.
Yeah.
Pickleball?
I'm just kidding. Did you ever play pickleball? See? Alright. Most of the rest of these you actually use a different verb for. Okay, so we are going to draw a line that we're going to skip over and do some new things. Okay, so for example, try leicht, Athletik, Leichtathletik. It's a harder one to say, isn't it? Does anybody remember what this is? Track, yeah, quite literally easy athletics.
Wow.
Which is not true, right? I'm not a track and field person, but okay. Track and field. Okay, but you would do Leichtathletik. So what verb would you use with that instead of spielen? That's to be.
Oh, wait, no.
Machen.
I know, I mix up sein and machen.
Okay, so use machen with that one. Alright. Some other ones that do. Okay. Try querfeldein. Literally, quer means like a cross, usually in a like diagonal manner. So when you're playing Sumpf, for example, you might say quer links, quer rechts. Remember that? Okay. Feld is for a field. So you go across the field. It's cross country. Yeah. Cross country. Doop. Did they still use that symbol? Or is that old?
Yes.
Okay. So cross country. And you would also do that. So you'd use machen for that one. Okay. Some other activities. Let's see here. This one could be done in 1 of 2 days. Okay, so bowling is pretty obvious, yeah? Okay, you can play bowling or you can do bowling, so whatever. But there's also verbs for it. Bowlen. And they have another one that's called kegeln, which is a slightly different form of bowling, where it's a smaller ball and not quite as many pins. I think it's like, might be 6 pins. But it's an older school style. It's a lot of fun. So if you're on the exchange, you should hunt that out. There's a restaurant in Rottweil that they have a restaurant, and then they have a little kegeln thing right next to where you eat. So then you can bowl while you wait for your food. Huh? Wie sagt man to ski? Ski laufen, yep. What about to ride a bike? Fahrradfahrt or Radfahrt, yep. Where you literally are driving a wheel.
That's
Sounds
not
like riding
possible.
a unicycle.
How do you think you'd say unicycle?
Unicycle.
You know the word for wheel now. Einrad.
Oh.
One wheel. Mm-hmm. Good. Okay. What about to fish? Wie sagt man to fish? Fischen. Fish and chips. They also say angeln.
Anglers.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What about to run? Laufen. Mm-hmm. Wie sagt man to jog? Joggen?
Is it
It is actually.
Did you hear that? Oh, you were talking about someone else? Because I whispered, really? And
Okay. Ringkämpfen. Try that one. Ringkämpfen. What do you think that one means?
Yeah.
Wrestling. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So ring, it takes place within the ring, right? And kämpfen is to fight. Yeah. So fighting in a ring. So to wrestle.
Could be boxing.
like, what if you're
Boxing is not in a ring. It's called a ring, but it's not in a ring shape.
Gas.
Boxing. Nah.
Sounds like
Okay.
you put to wrestling.
Oh wow.
The most German way.
Is that right? Is my English better now? Okay, good.
I can German.
Okay.
Go. I have good English.
That's rude.
Try that one. Wandern. Yeah, what does wandern mean? It doesn't mean to wander.
That's what I was thinking.
Somebody already said it.
Rock climbing.
To adventure.
To hike.
What is rock climbing?
Rock climbing. This is just climbing, but it's used for that one. So klettern is to climb. So like a rock climbing place in Germany would be called a Klettergarten or something along that lines. Mm-hmm. A climbing garden. Okay.
Sounds okay.
How about this one? Try that one. Basteln. Okay. Anybody know this one? To do crafts.
To do.
Yep. To do crafts. It's very specific. So it could be like building model airplanes or something like that, you know, or whatever. Okay, but it's to do a craft.
I'm gonna do a craft.
They actually use it a lot more than you would think as a verb.
Oh my.
Okay, moving on to the next one. Okay, this is for Rachel so that she can spell it in both languages.
Oh, I've been spelling it right. No, my friend told me I was wrong, so she was the one.
Okay. So in German it's capitalized, in English it's not, but other than that, they're the same.
Isn't religion an important thing?
Depends on the person.
Specific.
I feel like the real hint was the
Oh,
fact
I
that she
didn't know.
goes, oh, so you've been capitalizing it. And she goes, no, I've been spelling it wrong.
Okay,
He's gonna look at his notes and be like,
We're moving on.
Religion.
here we go. Okay, try that one. Welche Sportart treibst du? Any idea what that means?
Which sport do you play?
Very close. Not which sport do you play, but which sport do you...
No.
Oh,
Partake in.
Participate in. Good.
Oh, yeah.
I just guessed.
Okay. Try the next one. Was magst du sonst noch gern?
Was machst du sonst noch gern?
Is that an R? I'm sorry. I missed
You need to
it.
specify which word you're talking about here.
Never mind.
Okay.
I'll say it.
What it is.
Okay. So was magst du sonst noch gern means what else do you like to do? So that sonst noch is the else part. And the gern, when you put it with machen, means to like doing something. I think I forgot one of the activities, so we're going to add this real quick. Schlittschuhlaufen. Everybody, Schlittschuhlaufen.
Schuhlaufen.
Good. What do you think it means?
Snowshoeing? Or snowshoe?
Huh?
There's shoe in it.
Shoe.
Some kind of shoe.
Snowshoe?
It's not snowshoeing.
Does it have to do with a winter sport?
It is a winter sport.
Okay.
Skating.
Oh.
So schlitt kind of makes that slit when you go through it on the ice. Maybe you can think of it that way.
Huh. Weird.
Literally to run on those.
To run.
To run on the shoes that make slits in the ice.
See that?
Alright, we are very close to the end here. So let's keep going. What's the verb would like? Möchten, yep. Alright, we're going to put that on a new slide. We'll do 2 verb T's today. Okay. So first verb. Möchten, and it means would like. Okay. How do you conjugate it for ich? Möchte. What about du? Möchtest. Is yes man? Nein. Möchte. This is one of the modal verbs. Modal verbs ich and is yes are the same.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay. Wir möchten. Ihr möchtet. Ja. Und Sie. Möchten. Let's just do the other verb T while we're at it. Okay, so we're going to do treiben. Treiben. Alright. And what did treiben mean again? To participate. Okay, this is a nice normal verb. So ich, what? Treibe. Du. Treibst. Er, sie, es, man. Treibt. Wir. Treiben. Ihr. Treibt. Und sie. Gut. Gut. All right. So how would you say, what would you like? We have 4 sentences left now. Was? Conjugate it. Möchtest du? If you add another verb at the end of that, then it means whatever the verb is. So what would you like to do? So if you added essen, was möchtest du essen? And it's what would you like to eat? So that to eat, to sleep, whatever, all that just goes right in the end. Okay. Okay. How do you conjugate möchten for ich? Möchte, gut. Ich möchte. What do you think that means? Ich möchte einen Tennisschläger. It's literally a tennis hitter, so let's use normal English. What would that be called? Tennis racket. Something like that. English words always look weird. Pick a vocabulary word out of here. Okay, try that one. Ich wünsche mir Skier.
Skier.
The whole thing. Ich wünsche mir Skier. What do you think that means? I wish for skis. And then the mir part is kind of like saying for myself. And last one. I said 3 and then I corrected it to 4. Okay, try that one. Sie schenken tolle Sachen. What does schenken mean? To gift, yeah, to give as a gift. It's not. Okay? But now you're going to remember it that way. Yep. So, what is it saying? Sachen means things.
Give you great things.
Where is this I coming from?
Give you great things.
Let's start with the main subject because that's the first thing in the sentence. So they, could be you formal, we can't tell. They gift
Give you
great
great
things.
I was like, I thought it was your formal.
It could have been. Okay, and then we're done. So, Fragen? Okay.